welcome to another show where we talk about almost everything. This is almost anything. It's your boy Big Rob in the building, fresh off of vacation, good birthday in the building, track master himself, my man Gooch out here
What's going on, bro? It's Olympic
chilling.
time.
Chilling. It's Olympic time. So before we break off into the Olympics, and I don't want. I need people to understand the perspective you can see shit from. This man is a national competitor at one of the highest feats of actual track. So, with that being said, how you feeling about the well? I guess swimming and all that other stuff was cool, but we here to talk about track and field. How you feel about the start?
Man, I think as an Americans, we coming out strong as we normally do. One of the I ain't even I'm still in the track, but I'm not like in the weeds like how I used to be.
Hmm.
But I can still see from afar and I'm tuned in enough to know that I strongly feel like this is probably one of our last dominant Olympics. I feel like the world is catching up. They're getting more talented just in other sports.
Yeah,
They just starting to catch up, man. Things are starting to get more popular. Track is starting to get more popular. Other countries are starting to get faster. I mean, I think we're still always kind of dominating the track part of things,
yeah,
but just as far as the other areas of Olympic that goes into the gold medal.
hmm,
I mean, within the track part of things, we kind of only win the sprints, and that's if Jamaica ain't rolling. You know what I mean? The long distance, we just had a guy win one of the long distance, and he one of the first ones to win it. I think it's in about 42 years.
it
One of
was
the
a
first ones
grip.
to place to medal. He ain't
It
even win.
was,
He just
yeah,
placed.
he got bronze.
Yeah, in like 42 years or something crazy like that. So you know, I think the rest of the world is catching up with us, and it's getting more advanced. They're getting more athletic. They starting to get some of that equipment. It's getting crazy, man. But so far, so good, man. So far, so good.
I mean, I'm in full agreement. I like the way I see exactly what you're saying. Like we do that whole shooting star shit. Like we burn bright than the motherfucker at the beginning. Then next thing you know, we fizzled out. We like, oh, what happened? And we getting passed up. But I'm hoping that everybody comes out here, stay best. Of course, no injuries. It's a lot of big names out there. Shannon Sharp got a bet, got Shannon Sharp and Ocho got wagers or incentives out there for them. Any
We
world
need a
record.
new batch of fast niggas. I'm not feeling the batch of fast niggas that we got right now. They fast. Don't get me wrong, but we need some more wavy fast niggas. I'm not feeling the ones we got right now, bro. No
They all
foul. Sorry, not him.
shit. They all
Not
playing
him.
football, bro.
I mean, track getting popular, man. It's about to be. It's just time for a new batch. We need about five, six of them niggas. They probably around 15, 16 right now.
Mm,
Next time the Olympics roll around, it's gonna be in LA. I think somewhere around there.
yeah. And it's gonna be
Um,
crazy. That one gonna be
need some
crazy. I gotta go to that one.
some new young fast stars. We already got one new the 400 young boy. He was like 17.
He's 16.
He's
16,
17,
17, one of them.
so he already up next. We need some new. We need some 200, 100 runners. We need like two 100 runners that can do go sub nine. You know what I mean? Need them. Need them.
So we got to make them popular then. Actually, because I think you on to something in regards to like getting fresh blood in there and getting some newer sprinters, some newer people in there. If if they adjusted the pay or they worked on how track athletes are paid, do you think they'll be able to attract them prime athletes to be able to focus in on track the same way that they do with basketball or football?
They need to, and I don't know how. I'm not smart enough to articulate it properly, but they need to incorporate how the Olympics is popular. It
Hmm.
really is a time where it kind of get you to sit down and watch different type of sports when you may not watch it, and you really get to see the competitiveness in it. So you see it from as you start to be like, oh, okay, and you might like it a little bit more. Like if you remember last Olympics, soccer got really intense.
Yeah.
And that popularity and hype from last Olympics soccer carried over into our own United States soccer, and soccer here has picked up a little bit off 2020s, off that 2020 run. Just the popularity of it and everything like that. And that was COVID.
Hmm.
Um, so they need to like kind of do that. Take the popularity of the sport and carry that momentum into the regular season every season for tracking. You got to make it uh
Household.
more household, more accessible to see. You got to make it more frequent. You got to make the stakes, but that all come with making the stakes more high. You know what I mean? So
I think that I think that track don't really get the well, no, we say it all the time. I think track don't get doesn't have the marketing that it should have because like when you naturally talk to people, like if I go to the gym and they got the Olympics on, people are watching in between their workouts and all that. People are watching. So
hey, you
like,
know how I know I was I just had like a little flashback. I play softball at work.
shut up.
You know how I knew I still like I was really next level. You you gotta be once you in college and you play college sports and you're successful at it, there's just a certain foundation that you could just see it. You could just see it.
Yeah.
And even at my age now, and I don't haven't done anything. Have you ever played a guy that works now? He's don't do what he used to do, but he played college basketball.
Oh yeah, he's
You can
still a
almost tell
problem.
him he's still a problem on the gym to the regular guy that
Yeah.
wasn't that, and you can see that. I'm that at work in like just speed and agility, and you can see that so much. Like I'm really all over the fucking. I'm really all over the place. Like I'm playing outfield. I'm running from outfield over to home to catch somebody trying to do it inside the park field. Somebody trying to, and I'm just making all the plays and things like that. And it's really not. I'm really a lot. I'm a lot faster and quicker than everyone, and I'm
Oh
really
yeah.
not. It's not in the sense of me like really trying. I'm just am.
Well,
But
you got to
I
remember, you
kind of do
trained
that.
yourself to a high
I
level
train
too,
myself
though.
at a high level, so even my nasty, slow, unathletic, me feeling unathletic is still
Faster than them. So, bro, you got to
man. I
remember.
tell him after work like, yo, I need you on my football team, man. I need you.
He like, nah, I ain't pulling no hammies, bro. But you gotta remember, bro, like again, that don't go nowhere. Like my hand-eye coordination is a lot like I improved it a lot with what I had to do with sports. And now like I'm innately a better basketball player than what I was even in my younger years, you know what I'm saying? So like and then don't put nobody on me my size. Like don't put nobody on me that's 280. I'm gonna leave them.
Mm,
If you put somebody on me that's 6'6" and they skinny, they're getting posted. So like it's and it's easy too. Like I'm gonna look like I know exactly what I'm doing, but I don't. Like so like I feel you. Like like having that extra bit of, sprinkled on you from God. It's like, just so y'all know, I still got this in the tuck. I still got this in the bag. Like I could like y'all don't even want to have a foot race to see where we would end up at.
I do want to shout out my niggas right now. They out in Toronto. It's Carabana, man.
Oh,
I
going
I
crazy.
did not. I feel like them niggas lightly invited me and I just blew it off. I don't know what I was thinking, man.
Well, you were responsible adult, man. Like like you made it clear, like, hey, bro, I got a lot of stuff in August because we said the same thing. You like, I want to, but I got a lot of stuff in August. All right, fair.
Yeah,
So
I
like,
appreciate that, bro.
I mean, you know, at the end. at the end of the day, you gotta have people got a
Niggas
certain
is
level of
out
respect for
there,
each other.
man. They at the party concert right now.
Going crazy. And
More than pop.
party playing new music too.
Man, it's sick, man.
Nah, man. Well, I mean, yeah, that is sick. I ain't gonna lie. When OVO Fest.
That's what they at right now. OVO Fest.
Motherfucker. Oh, see, Drake is a genius. I ain't gonna lie,
They
bro.
done an
Like,
OVO Fest. They all run in the same
I,
place. Last
he
time
is
I
a
was there
genius,
was the
dog.
back to back drop. Man, it was
Oh my God.
man. I know I live in a small world. I'm small minded at times, but I swear to God, it felt like the entire world was in Toronto, and it was like an earthquake in that bitch. Like, it was just crazy, cuz
I mean, imagine the biggest
man,
concerts people have been to. That's a
man,
whole country, bro.
man. 11-11 Wesley, you can never check me. Back to back for the niggas that didn't get the message. Back to back like I'm on the cover of Lethal Weapon. Back to back like I'm Jordan 96, 97. Whoa,
And
very cool.
I already know the whole crowd was in unison, dog.
Man,
I already know.
absolutely. That's why I shout out to them niggas who got that not like who that was some people not like us was that for them, man. Shout out to y'all, man, because that's a hell of a feeling, man. I'm telling you, I don't think the vibe, but it match. I'm standing on that predator shit. Like that is just it's just cringy. But yeah, I'm taking back to back over not like us every day of the week. That bitch just go.
Oh, oh yeah,
It's just
like
naturally the flow of it. You know it ain't too maybe the simplicity of it. I know you not
well,
like us. You
I'm glad you said that too, because one thing I did notice is that like a lot of people saying what we've been saying, like even when it first dropped, everybody kind of said it like, okay, not like us is the bop, but Family Matters is the better disc, dog. Like, and
I do want to
every,
say this though.
eh, eh,
I did my test in Miami. Not to cut you off, bro. I did. You know, I do my is it a hit test.
oh yeah, yeah, yeah.
So I was in Miami for 4 days. Two things I've noticed that I want people to probably pay attention to as well. One, I only heard not like us one time, dog. I swear to God.
Cultural, cultural.
And
I told y'all, bro. I
I went
told
out.
y'all. You ain't want to believe
I
me,
went out. I went out. I heard it at the Clevelander. And
but
then
that's
two, I gotta take back what I said about you at the strip club.
thank you. I
And
told you. I
this is
told you.
why. This is why. And this is what I'm noticing. And it takes away from not like us. Not like us is one of them. This unfortunately, it's gonna get paired with push-ups. So
Hmm.
anytime you hear not like us,
You gonna
you
hear
gonna hear
push-ups. You
because I
gonna hear
smelled
push-ups.
push-ups once, and I felt like you could feel the moment you play push-ups, you gotta play not like us immediately after. You could
Well,
just
it
feel. You could
well,
just
well unless you got some kind of bias with the people, well, unless you got some kind of contract with either one of
nah.
them, it only
In the
makes sense
cities
to
where
play
they
both
get
of them.
down, where in the cities where they don't give a fuck about the cold in Toronto they care, and the West Coast they
Cali,
care.
they care. Out here,
Cali and other the Midwest, bro, we don't give a fuck about none of that shit.
nope.
So we just want to hear their jams. I noticed, and I noticed that the last time I heard it too. Every time I've heard "Not Like Us," I've heard it right before after push-ups. Every single time.
I mean, I told y'all, bro. Like, I'm like, yo, I ain't even out there like that. But when I'm riding around, I'm like,
I ain't out there like that. I'm just going off the DJ spins too.
the
I ain't tripping
strength.
about no cars. That ain't how I do my. I mean, I do my that goes into my hit ears, but what is the clubs banging? You know what I'm saying? When I'm outside and I'm walking the bars and shit like that, what's happening? You know, and
Well,
last time I heard not like us, I heard push-ups immediately after or right before.
and I think this is what requires Kendrick to either drop some new music and it has to bang, or he's going to flop. because essentially everybody's going to say the exact same thing unless you're talking about Drake. You're not, you're not relevant. Like so,
Yeah, that sizzle come, that after effect coming, man.
he.
It's
Oh yeah, yeah. Don't get it
wait,
twisted.
that's the
Ken, Ken,
future.
Ken, Kendrick won the battle, but there's an ongoing war still happening, bro.
Nah, that
Like
shit over with. That's the problem. Listen, let me break it down for you, my boy.
I'm here.
You got to you struck gold on all parts because it was attention. You got the biggest artist in the world. You got everybody's attention. This shit been brewing like a book series, movies, and it's at the fucking end game. And you got a hit out of it. The flip side to that is, or that ain't even done. And you caught that bitch right in the beginning, middle of the spring.
Hmm.
And the best case scenario was for that bitch to make it to the 4th of July. And goddamn it, you did that, boy. You did that plus a couple more weeks after. But life goes on. And now that sizzle was starting to come down and it's starting to be like, all right, motherfuckers is starting to slowly but surely stop talking about these niggas. You know what I'm saying? Other shit is starting to, now the music gotta come. ASAP Rocky talking about he finna drop some. Don't nobody give a fuck about that shit no more,
No one
bro.
cares.
No one cares. No one cares. We don't want to get. We don't nobody want to hear that shit. Kendrick, I'm sure Kendrick gonna drop some shit that's gonna be Kendricky, but you know,
No one cares. His his
everything finna pan out just exactly how it always does, man.
his biggest hit was the diss. Like and well, his biggest hit was the feature and the diss that he's done in the past 3 4 years. I'll give him all right, and I give him all right as his latest hit before that. So
It
like
would be
now
fucked up if he fuck around and get to October and he ain't dropped no album.
it's over.
It's over with. Dead
It's
that
over.
shit, man. Dead that
And
momentum shit.
and everybody gonna say the exact same thing, bro. Unless you're talking about Drake, you can't rap.
Oh, he can rap. No, I ain't gonna say he
No,
can't
no,
rap.
well, no. No, my bad. You can't make music that appeases to the masses.
Oh, yeah, man. Niggas is ain't finna be taken for you. I'm giving you. I'm being gracious by giving you the October,
He
but
really is.
look around and look up, and that shit'll be here. Cause October finna July just came and went. October
It's
finna
August.
it's finna be September like that. Once September hit, October 1st is on his way.
But you know Drake dropping some shit in October.
I hope he don't. I hope that nigga don't drop for. I just told my man next real Drake album. I'm in Caravana. I just don't know when.
Oh,
I'm saying that shit like 2 3 years from now.
I'm with that. I'm with that.
Next
I'm
Drake
with you,
album.
man.
Next Drake album. I'm in Caravana. I'm in that motherfucker.
I'm with you. Hold on. What's the August? You said that's happening right now.
It's happening. It's the first week of August every year.
Say less, dog. We putting that on the schedule. What you mean? We putting that on the schedule.
It can't be. He better not drop no shit next year though. I ain't going to no shit next year.
Well,
That's what I'm
honestly,
saying. I
I,
need
I,
him to go away for. I mean, a real album,
I
not a real album.
honestly, I'm with you, bro. Like, because I've been saying it. I'm like, man, you know what Drake should do? If I was Drake, what I would do, I would starve y'all. I wouldn't do no features. I wouldn't do no singles for like a year and a half. And y'all, like, and if y'all really think that these rappers can carry, and I'm sorry, bro, like the aftermath is hitting everybody. There's a reason why Future had to cancel dates, bro.
That healing joint. I'm sorry, y'all. I know I'm a Drake fan. This healing joint is crazy.
Yeah.
This healing joint is insane. I've been playing this shit hard. He got down on this bitch. I swear, don't wanna hurt myself no more.
Uh, classic Drake.
Nobody tells me that I'm hurt. Listen, You gotta hear them build up. What that shit at? I'm sorry.
bro.
Women playing
Over.
me going crazy, cause
I mean, bro, he knows what music to make because right there, that's gonna bang in a Latin club. I don't care what nobody say. That
man,
is
going
gonna
crazy.
bang.
Cause
Like
I was in that bitch going crazy, cranking that bitch. Healing. I
he,
came up tonight. Man, he smoked that bitch, cuz.
oh,
I want everybody, even my niggas, to experience that type of like it's a different type of fun when you it's a different type of vibe rather when you're able to not worry about the kind of stereotypical things that we tend to worry about when we go out. But you got to go to certain places and be in certain areas of the world to where the places to where you don't have to worry about them things. It may not be your ideal music, and so you got to kind of find the beauty in some of that shit. So
oh,
when I
100%.
was going out of the countries, and man, it ain't a bunch of hip hop clubs everywhere. They finna play a bunch of whatever the fuck they get down to over there, and you better find the fun in it. And you know what I'm saying? So it's always a once I started to understand that a little bit more, I started to get why they some artists may test the waters with different type of beats and things like that. It makes sense. Them shits crank overseas.
Get the house music going.
Man,
I'm,
them shits go crazy, dog.
I'm telling y'all, bro. Like Drake said that line. He said, "I'm big, like I'm big. I'm out in Tokyo because I'm big in Japan." He's 100% right. I was in Mexico and I heard Drake. I heard fucking God, passion fruit, and I'm like, bro, where? Like, I ain't mad at it, but like,
That's a good record. I don't give a fuck what nobody say.
it's random, like out of
I don't give a fuck. That's a good record.
like dog, and I'm seeing his actual effect. Like when you look at it, like this dude is like the mayor of Canada. If y'all feel me, and I know that Canada's a country. So like, what I'm saying is that he literally has the Canadian Police Department saying none of TDE can get any Canadian
I
money,
don't know about that. I ain't finna
bro.
say that. I don't
Bro,
know.
look, it ain't me. I'm just going off the report.
Man, that's bullshit.
Toronto turned Schoolboy Q around and said, "Yo, you cannot perform here because we cannot perform. We might not be able to provide the security needed for you to be here." So nobody from TDE is getting checks in Canada right now.
Possibly. I don't. Yeah, maybe. I
It
don't
ain't no,
know.
it ain't no possibly. I'm saying this is what Schoolboy Q reported. And you can say it whatever you want to. I know who's making calls and shots over there. And it happens to be that light skinned cat y'all don't like.
Yeah, I mean, possibly. I wouldn't. I wouldn't. I wouldn't. That wouldn't be a smart move because them niggas, LA, you don't want to do that. Vice versa. That ain't a smart move. Vice versa. So I wouldn't suggest it. But you never need niggas petty, man. You never know.
But if he like just like you said though, if he has a plan to not do nothing major for a year and a half, 2 years, by that time it come up, whatever whatever thing Kendrick had going on, all of that's gonna be done blown over. And if he follows that up with a fire album, bro, like literally take some time, year and a half, 2 years. If he do use the ghostwriters, cool. If he don't, whatever. Like a full solid year and a half, 2 years, bro, it's over. The people in Cali gonna buy that shit. And like he ain't even the only person. Like TDE ain't even the only people who feeling the Drake effect. Like Future last tour with Drake completely sold out. I know for a fact because I was there. So like, but it's crazy that now Future and Metro they can't even sell out their own home stadium.
Nah.
So it's an interesting it's interesting to see the blowback that's coming back from this because if he can literally stop people from your crew from getting money, like what you gonna do? Like,
Yeah. I don't know, man. They'll figure it out. They rich as hell.
I mean, agreed. But if you living above your means and you living like a $2-3 million lifestyle and you ain't getting them proper checks, shit gonna start to get crazy. That hometown support better be great. Better be selling out everything in Cali.
And tell that nigga Sim, man, we'll catch him next time, Brody.
You already know. Nah, I was happy to be able to catch up on you with the. Actually, hold on, let me get my man together. Go ahead and tell me what you told me at the beginning of this shit, bro. And I think I'm in full agreement. So I think you should say it so everybody should hear it while I do it.
I want all my mans to send me $20 for my birthday, man. Apple Pay, Zelle, holla at me. That should be a thing. We're gonna make that a thing. $20, you should be able to do it.
That is a thing. That is a thing.
All right.
And I'm in full agreement because if I was standing right next to him, I would be buying his drinks. So the fact that his year rolled past and he like, yo, just send me 100%.
Twanky. Just a little twanky piece. You know what I
Nothing
mean?
crazy, bro. Like he ain't out here asking for no crazy dinner at a ridiculous amount or nothing like that. He don't want a bottle of 42, nothing. He just said send like all my dudes should be able to send me 20.
Man, y'all folk with me, man.
You already know. It was another episode of Almost Anything, of course. Happy to get my man Gooch back. Got his rundown with the track, and we'll be back with Sim, of course, probably tomorrow or Sunday.
All right. We holla.
All right.